Hi, thanks for tuning in to Teen Book Talk with Stacey at the Goffstown Public Library. I am Stacey, the Teen Services Library Assistant. All right, I'm going to let you in on a small secret. I've actually not been reading young adult or teen fiction for very long, maybe 6 months. I know, crazy. But my goodness, I'm loving it. I have missed out on such crazy plot lines, wonderful storytelling, character dynamics, fantasy, magic, so many things. And so I thought today, why not share 3 of my favorites so far. Before we continue on though, a small disclaimer. In the making of this video, unfortunately some author names may be harmed. I've practiced and practiced, but it just might happen. So I'm letting you know. All right, book number 1. The Gracie Er by Kim Liggett. You have it right here. Okay. All right. While most 16-year-old girls are getting ready to celebrate their sweet 16 with family, friends, probably commemorating it on Snapchat or some other social media, maybe some pedicures, definitely some parties, the 16-year-old girls in this book are being whisked away to an isolated wooded camp. Now, at this camp, they are supposed to be being vanquished from their magical powers that they hold over men. Now, should they survive this Gracie Er, they'll be brought back to their communities, pure and ready to be married off. Or maybe not. Now, this isn't your regular camping trip, and quite frankly, is if they even survive the elements, or even the poachers that might come along looking for some extra money, that's actually not the real battle. The real battle is pitting friend against friend and woman against woman. This is Hunger Games, Handmaid's Tale, Lord of the Flies, all mixed together in a novel that really is a dystopian person's dream. The writing is suspenseful. It's surprising. It's smart, and it's fast-paced. I truly recommend you read it. Now, book number 2. All right, this is going to be hard, I know. The New David Espinosa by Aceves. I think I got that right. Now, I know what you're saying. Stacey, that's not a book. It's a piece of paper on top of a book. And you're right, it is. Let me explain. Here at the Goffstown Public Library, someone has taken out our copy of The New David Espinosa. And I'm so excited. And quite frankly, whatever wonderful patron has it, I hope you tell me what you enjoyed about it and that we can have a little dialogue about it later. So excited. But let me talk to you about this reality fiction book. All right, it's reality fiction because it deals with things that are important in teens' lives, like relationships, school, sports, other activities, but also some darker things like bullying and body dysmorphia. And for those that don't know what that is, it's when someone perceives they have a flawed area of their body and they obsess over trying to make that better. And also substance abuse. So these things are in this book, The New David Espinosa. Let me set the stage. David is always being messed with. He's perceived as weak by those around him. And it finally comes to a head the end of his junior year when a bully slaps him, knocks him to the ground, and of course it's caught on video. But wait for it, it goes viral. Not something David wants, not something any of us would want. So David vows he's not going to be messed with anymore, and he decides that over the summer before his senior year, he's going to hit the gym. He's going to become new and improved, increase his biceps, bulk himself up. All of his time, all of his money soon is poured into this obsession at the gym. Unfortunately for David, the physical transformation is not coming fast enough. And soon we learn about a seedier side of bodybuilding, steroids. Now this is a tough read, but it's an important read. And I think particularly because when we talk about stereotypes and body image, I think a lot of times we think of a certain subset of people. And this brings into light that ideals and stereotypes and body image can affect everybody, even males. And so I think it's an important read and one I think you should try. All right, book number 3. Here we go. I know you're looking at this cover and it's quirky, and you're actually questioning right now whether I, Stacey, should be the Teen Library Services Assistant, right? You're saying, I don't know about that. Well, we'll hash it out later. So, 10 Miles Past Normal by Frances O'Rourke Dowell. All right, this is a lighthearted, fast read, and honestly, after those other 2 books we read, we might need a book like this. I said it was lighthearted, I said it was a fast read, but it also embraces that new teenager coming into high school, trying to find their place in a great big world. And we, I think, all can relate to that. So Janie in this book, our protagonist, she is just trying to make it through a day without getting on the bus with goat poop on her shoe. I know. She wants to move from having lunch alone in the school library to having lunch with friends in the school cafeteria. And she's also trying to embrace and navigate this crazy relationship of her parents and their hippy-dippy, let's move to a goat farm and then put our crunchy lifestyle into a blog. Really, Janie just wants to be normal. But soon, a blossoming friendship with a boy named Monster, an instrumental position, and then something called jam band, starts to let Janie realize that quirky and funky is okay. And it helps Janie see that life is better when you embrace the beat of your own bass guitar. So that is all the time we have for today. I hope I left you curious, intrigued, possibly wanting to check out one of these books, right? Don't forget to subscribe to Goffstown Public Library's YouTube channel so you can see more book-loving content. And so until next time, I'm Stacey. See you later.